On the floor. Floor I love to dance, so give me more. More till I can't stand get on the floor. Floor like it's your last chance if you want more. More than here I am.
What's up? What's up? Welcome to a mukbang. Feels like forever since I've done this. I don't even know if I remember how. So guys, today we're going to hoist the mukbang up in style. So I have some university books and some just books in general that I haven't been using in a while. So here we have English literature, the Norton Anthology. English literature will do a good job. And if that doesn't do it, we also have Adrienne Rich, feminist poetry, makes good mukbang hoister, and Kurt Vonnegut, Slaughterhouse-Five. Alright. Alright, so here we have the stir fry with some sriracha and some extreme beans and water and fork, because you know, no scraping. I love it. Okay, let's give you a beauty bite of this bean. Beauty bite. And a beauty bite of this before we start. Beauty bite. Eat your veggies. Whew, the sriracha, the honey garlic flavor. All right, story time. So this is a TMI. If you're new and you're not familiar with my TMIs, or if you're not new and you forgot about my TMIs, they're gross. They usually involve some kind of lover story or farts and poop. Because those are embarrassing, right? What else is embarrassing? You know, farting in front of someone. So I have a lot of those stories. And this is a story about a girl crush I had. I'm gonna shut up and eat. I'm forever confused about my sexuality, okay? I'm gonna admit it. Because, I don't know. I think I've said this before. I could totally get a she-boner for a girl. But to be, like, have feelings romantically involved and fall in love and be all jealous, I don't think I've never felt that way about a woman. But sexually attracted, most definitely. So, I haven't told you guys any stories from my university days, okay? This was, I think, around 2010. I was living with Pete. He would have been totally fine with me having a girlfriend. BB, no. He thinks cheating is cheating, like, with a male or a female. He's not into that. But Pete was like, yeah, have a girlfriend. Now, I say that a lot. Now, man, that's spicy. So I would drive. I lived in my hometown, and I had to drive up to Ottawa. I went to Ottawa University. I was doing an honors bachelor's with a specialization in English, and so I would drive up to do my classes. And it was my first year, so I was very busy. I was doing full time. So I think that was, 5 classes a week. So I drive up really early in the morning for this one class. Which class was it? I think it was it was ethics. You have to take some mandatory classes. So not all of them were literature. In the first year, you have to have like some mandatory ones for the degree I was doing. And one of them was ethics. I did not like that class. I almost choked on a Snoopy. Because it involved a lot of logic and argument and the fallacies of arguments and stuff like that. So anyway, I had this one class in the morning, ethics. There was a girl in my class, and she sat beside me, and she was so friendly. You know, like that type of person who's just like almost angelic? They just radiate positive energy. She had silky blonde hair. She had blue eyes. She kind of looked like, was it Mary Ingalls from A Little House on the Prairie? But like older, you know? And she had this nice lipstick on. She had the nicest boobs. Like I wanted to squeeze them for like 5 hours straight. I'm not kidding. TMI, you know what I mean? I don't care. I don't think it matters what gender you are or what your sexuality is. I think everyone likes to squeeze boobs. So, started off with her sitting beside me, and then we started chatting. And she was so nice. We sort of developed like a classroom friendship, you know? I remember her telling me about her boyfriend, and I was like secretly disappointed. I started like a small crush on her. So, it started as a classroom friendship thing. And when it evolved into, let's walk to next class together, because we were both in first year, same program, we had a lot of the same schedule. I was like, oh yeah, sure. But then dread hit me because I realized that, oh, that's so spicy. The thing is, the campus is very spread out into different buildings. So the ethics class was in this one building at the bottom of the hill. Our next class started 10 minutes later. We had 10 minutes to boot it up this hill, all the way down the street, down another street, down another street, like a few blocks away, mostly uphill. And I was pretty much just as out of shape then as I am now. Maybe even a bit worse. Yeah. Anyway, and she was thin, you know, she would look like she was a normal size, and I'm sure she had no problem walking up that hill. But for me, I was like, oh my god, you know, it's gonna be so embarrassing. She's gonna, you know, she's not gonna want to have sex with me now. It's like, she's not gonna want to sneak in the bathroom and have sex with me now after she sees that I'm huffing and puffing along, you know? So, that was it. I couldn't say, oh, sorry, you know, I had already said yes. So, we leave class together, and not only does she want to walk up this hill together, we have to walk fast, because she doesn't want to be late for class. You know, I was always a bit late because I had to take my time. She was booting it, not realizing, I need to take my time here, I can't breathe. And it was winter semester, so it was freezing. So she wanted to walk to class together, and she wanted to have a conversation. And I'm over here like, dying. I don't know how I did it, but finally we make it. And to get to the class, we have to take an elevator. I think it was on the 4th floor. I can't remember, but it was on a top floor. It was an old building, and the elevator was really small and rickety. It just looked in bad shape, and there was like, you know, everyone used it. There was only one. More chances for mechanical breakdowns. You think they could afford better elevators with the effing cost of tuition. Anyway, so she's like, let's take the elevator, because she's normal and doesn't have crazy phobias. Normally I would take the stairs, and I would take a break in between each row. She was younger than me because I was older for first year, so it was mostly like 18, 19-year-olds. I was a bit younger too, I mean 2010, you know? Anyway, I was like, I can't. I didn't want to be embarrassed and be like, no, I can't, you know? So I was like, without thinking, I just went into the elevator. I don't know if it was because of the coffee I had on my way there and the greasy McDonald's breakfast and having to hustle and my nerves being shot. But halfway up that hill, if we rewind, I felt a rumble. That dreadful rumble in the bottom of your gut. And I knew that I had to hurry because I had to go to the bathroom. And that's the worst. I get so panicky when I'm stranded. Like back then, especially when I had to go, I had to go. You know, I probably had like IBS or something. I mean, I ate like shit. You eat like shit, you're gonna shit, you know? Let's put it this way. Every poop was an emergency. So, more green beans? Yes, please. You can eat the whole friggin' jar. Self-control! Alright, so, I'm clenching. So I'm huffing and puffing. I'm clenching those cheeks. I'm really trying to hold a conversation. She's just smiling away, walking, her hair flowing in the wind. And I'm just like, you know? And I'm holding it like, you know, if I don't let something loose soon, either air or whatever needs to come out, I'm gonna explode. So what I did was, I had to let something go. So we're in the elevator, alone. She's still talking all happy chatty, and she's looking at me, so I have to be cool about my moves, you know? I have to be, like, careful. So I try to, like, pull one of those numbers where you, like, shift a leg and just kind of, like, sort of let it out a little bit. If I could just let some of the pressure out. Well, that didn't work. It was loud, and it was smelly. Very bad. Oh my god, I'm just remembering the embarrassment, and it embarrasses me all over again. Her face. She was talking and like kind of laughing and smiling while she was telling me a story. I didn't hear a word of what she said. All I was thinking of was poop, poop, fart, fart, bathroom, bathroom. And she was, her smile, when she heard it and then smelt it, she kind of just like looked at me and didn't know what to do, because what do you do when somebody does that? Oh my god, I can't even talk about it. What do you do when somebody does that in front of you that you barely know and you're just getting to know? You know, if we would have had a longer friendship, we would, like Rena and I, whatever, we cut it right in front of each other, who cares? But, man. There goes my chances out the window. Actually, it would have been nice if there was a window. Her reaction was kind of odd. I mean, if that was me, and somebody did that in front of me, I'd probably laugh and make them feel good. She kind of just like, did one of those. Like she stopped talking abruptly and was like, are you okay? What kind of question is that, asking somebody who just farted if they're okay? Like, no, I'm sorry, I need to be taken to the hospital. You know, call 911. Now, she might have passed out. I was fine. I felt a lot better, actually. But at that point, I needed to go to the bathroom so bad, my fear of elevators went away. So I lied. I'm like, oh, I'm going to go down to, I forgot something on the first floor. I need to talk to the administration about something. So she's like, I'm going to go to class. So I went to a floor that I knew would kind of be deserted at that hour. I have the bathroom situation scoped out, okay? It was like one of the floors where it was more deserted at that time, and I found a bathroom, and yes, glorious day. So, after that, she conveniently made friends with a group of people more her age, I guess. I don't think I was that much older than her, though, but she was very good looking, so she easily made friends with, like, this group of guys, and that made me self-conscious, but so after that, I didn't really actually talk to her. I don't know if it was because of the fart or, well, I mean, she wasn't mean to me or anything. She'd say hi. But that was it. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's long enough. Yeah, so I guess that's it for now. I suck at ending videos every time. I don't know what to say.